everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to continue with this part 2 of this page. We're doing in Layla Dooley's A Walk in the Woods. So it was the mushrooms, and we're going to fill in all the backgrounds. So we've got lots of leaves to do, and then we've got a little bit of background here. So I'm going to start with the leaves. So let's get this camera down here. So I'm going to start with a light colour at first, using the polys again. We're going in with Grass Green 166. We're going to get straight into it. So I'm going to do a light layer over all of the leaves. So we're just really putting any pressure on the page and just getting rid of all that white space to start with. It's the way that works best for me, I find. I just love getting rid of all that white space, and then it's not as intimidating, and then you can add all your darker colours. So even these leaves down here, I'm going to fill in with this colour as well. Let's see where we're going here. What day is it today? Wednesday. There's a chance my window cleaner might come and start banging on the window if he comes to clean the windows today. I'm not sure if he will or not. We've got this one peeking out here. And then, oh, what's this bit of leaf there? I'm sure I'll colour half of the background or something wrong around here. But if you do, like, say you colour a bit of the background and you think it's a leaf, so you colour it green, or the other way around, I don't think you're really going to notice if you make a little mistake like that around here. I really don't think you'll notice. Well, you might, but I don't think anybody else will. So that's all that matters. And yeah, let's continue with this big one first. And then we'll get into all the little tiny details of those little leaves in a minute. Got the biggest ones done there. Let's get these little leaves filled in. So I think after we've done this page, we will move on and do another page from Small Victories, Joanna Bassford. So I've noticed these pages, these colour alongs for these ones, they haven't really been that popular. I don't actually know if anyone's coloured along with these ones. But I don't think as many people have got this book. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think a lot of people have this book. So possibly that's why. But it's been nice to do something a bit different anyway. But we will go back to Small Victories after this one. I did a page in Small Victories by myself. You know, it wasn't filmed. It was just something I was chilling out with, and I don't like the way it came out. I don't like the way it came out. I really don't. Right, so that's our light layer. And then I'm going to go in with this green opaque 174. And we're going to make everything, deepen everything up a little bit. So these big leaves here, I'm going to go darker on the edges, on the tips. I'll even just drag it through. And I'm going to make this middle bit a bit dark at the bottom. There we go. So I'm going to go around and do that on them all for now. These biggest leaves anyway. We might do the little ones slightly different. I've not decided yet. But it might be nice to have some variations in the greens. I'm thinking about doing a little giveaway as well. It'll be for one of my art, like a little bundle. So it'll be like one of my art prints, a bookmark, and a couple of stickers from my Etsy store. More details on that will be coming shortly. I think I'll do a separate video. So stay tuned for that. Hit the bell, subscribe, hit the bell, and then you'll be notified when that giveaway goes up. So we are going to have a little bit of a giveaway. Not done a giveaway in years and years and years. I can't remember the last time I did a giveaway, to be honest. It's nice to give back to people that come and watch all the time. Like, I can tell who are my regular people who come and watch my videos. So it's a bit of a thank you for supporting me and carry on watching videos and commenting on videos and all that good stuff. I'm just going to erase a little thing. I won on a competition the other day. It was a local competition. I don't know if you have them where you live, but there's they're like raffle based competitions, so they might put like cars on the raffle, and you might be able to enter for like £2 a ticket to enter to win a car. But there's all sorts of prizes. There's watches, there's cash prizes, there's ninja cookers, air fryer things, there's all sorts of things, darts bundles. So I actually entered one of them, my local one, the other day, and I won something. I'll not advertise what it was. It wasn't a car. It wasn't something overly expensive, but I had to go to the place where it is to pick it up and have my picture taken, because they have like one of them big it's like a big golden ticket and they write on winner, and then you have your picture taken with the lad that runs the competitions. So I went there. Well, obviously, if you've listened to any of my videos for a long amount of time, you'll know I struggle socially. You might not think it because I'm coming on video and talking to you a lot, but it's a lot different being behind the camera. You know, I never put my face, you'll know if you watch this channel, I never put my face on, like do a face-to-face, because I'm extremely anxious. I have extreme social anxiety, and so I had to go to this place to pick up what I'd won, have my picture taken with this golden ticket, and obviously meet these new people, you know, and have my picture taken with this guy. So I was anxious as hell. I was trying to put a front on anyway, because I always do when I go into social situations. I try and put a mask on. I try and act bubbly even though I'm not. I try. It doesn't come across that way, but I try and like put a front on and try and act friendly and all the rest of it. And I was dying inside, if I'm honest. And I hate my picture being taken. But so I was stood there a bit awkwardly, and I was like, oh, I should took it yet, kind of thing, like in my own brain. I didn't say that out loud. So I'm like doing the smile. I don't like my teeth either, so I never smile with my teeth. I smile like with my mouth closed. Right? So I did my little smile with this thing, and then it got posted up on the Facebook page the other day, and I was smiling on it. I was smiling, but not with teeth. I was just doing like a little smile with my mouth closed. And someone commented on it, a man commented on it saying, what did he put? Something along the lines of, she could have smiled, I'd be over the moon if I won, or something like that. So I just put a comment back underneath saying, I don't like my picture took, with that emoji face where it's like eyes leaking dizzy and the tongue stuck out, because I thought, I'm not even entertaining this. Anyway, I've just got a notification for say he's replied back to me, so I'm going to see what he's put in a minute. I'm going to see what he's put. I'm going to go in now with Grass Green 166 and just bring a little bit of this into the centre. Yeah, but people don't know your struggles, do they? And people have always got something to say about other people. It's like, I was smiling on the picture. If you zoom in, you can see I've got a smile on my face. I'm not just stood like with a straight face. But people have always got something to say. And the thing is, you don't know how people are feeling. You don't know anything about the people you're judging. You don't know how they're feeling. You don't know what struggles they have in life. And you're just commenting on a picture. And this is one of the reasons. Well, obviously, because of my extreme social anxiety, I don't put my face on YouTube. But another reason is that there's just so many judgy people that will comment on your appearance, they'll comment on anything to bring you down, basically. And I'm not somebody who'd be able to handle that. I don't think so. I purposely don't come on here face to face or anything like that. Yeah, that's why. But yeah, should I go and see what comment he replied back to it, then come back on? See you in a minute. Yeah, typical male reply as well. Typical male reply. Let me just get my pencil and I'll tell you what he's put. I'll tell you what he's put back. So this is Permanent Green 266 now, and I'm going to use this one as my darkest colour on these long leaves here that are coming down. So I think we'll do these darker. We'll do them darker at the bottom and then make it lighter as it comes up to the top on these ones. So yeah, I replied back. When he wrote on the post, she could have at least smiled, I'd be over the moon if I won that, or whatever. And I replied to him saying, I don't like my picture being taken. And then I put a crazy face emoji. And then he's commented back saying, just smile. I'm happy for anyone what wins or something. So that kind of don't make sense to me. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but such a male comment, and it just smile. Why do they expect women to? I mean, I was smiling on the picture. It was a little smile, but it was a smile. It wasn't a straight face. But why do men always say smile? Oh. Did I just swear on the channel? I apologise. Well, it is listed for not to be watched by children. Sorry. But I can't stand it, because I can guarantee because there's lots of winners' pictures on that competition page, and some of the men that are posing, they're smiling, and I can guarantee he won't go and comment on a picture of a man that's not smiling and say smile. Am I right or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I very much doubt that he would go and comment on a picture of a man and say smile. Yeah, I've also had a little snoop at this man's profile, and on there he's posted, you know how people repost pictures of things on the social media? I actually looked on his snoops on his Facebook page, and one of the things he'd reposted was a woman watching a football match, and he commented on it, butch lesbian. There's a big fat butch lesbian or something, or it was definitely said butch lesbian. I'm not sure about the other words. I'd have to double check, but he's definitely reposted this thing and put butch lesbian. Right, in a derogatory way. You know, it was clearly being nasty about it. And then on another post, he'd put a picture of himself on Facebook with one of them, them things you wear in the winter when it's really, really cold, and it comes over you pull it on over your head so it covers your neck and your head, and just like your eyes are visible, so it keeps you really warm in the winter. It's like a fleece thing you pull on over your head. Well, he posted a picture of himself wearing one of them, saying, "Do you like my new burqa?" And I could tell that was like taking the mick as well. Do you know what I mean? So sounds like this guy is possibly a racist, possibly homophobic, and possibly horrible to women. But who knows? That's just my assumption. I normally keep my thoughts to myself, but yeah, I'm normally good at reading people. But yeah. So that's my thoughts on him anyway. I'm probably not going to reply to that comment he's made, because what's the point, to be honest? What's the point? No point getting into Facebook arguments over something silly, is there? But I can tell he's not a very nice man, so we'll leave it at that. I'll have my little opinion on him. Whoever he is, I don't even know who he is. He just felt the need to comment on what I look like, so there we go. Leave him to it. So I'm doing these ones in the permanent green. So this is going to be the darkest colour on these ones. All the ones on the bottom. These two here, I kind of want them to stand out a little bit from these. So I might just use the very lightest green on them ones and have them really pop in as a really light colour. And then have everything else quite samey. But I'm going to come back in with another green on these ones down here, like a lighter green, in a minute to blend everything together. Has anyone watched that Netflix show, that Baby Reindeer? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I've not watched it, but all the hype about it kind of makes me want to watch it, and it's just ongoing, isn't it? She's on about this woman, this real life Martha, who was depicted in this Netflix show, is on about suing Netflix now or something over the way she's been depicted in the Netflix show or something like that. I'm like, oh god. I really should watch it so I can like make a proper, like, what I think. But people will never know, will they, the truth about who's telling the truth. But it did say that it's sensationalised for the Netflix show, so it probably does state that somewhere, because it normally does, doesn't it, on shows that are based on true stories. It normally will say in the credits, is that credits the right word? But it will normally say somewhere when it's coming on or going off that it's sensationalised or things have been changed slightly. You know, have you ever seen that crop up on things? So it probably did say that on it already, if that's the case. Try and get into all these fiddly bits now. I'm just going to turn it round this way, so I've got a bit of a... If I come from this direction, it's not going to go blurry, is it, this camera? Or unfocused, should we say? I need to empty my sharpener as well. I keep sitting here and it's getting fuller and fuller and fuller, and I don't know where all these shavings are going. Look at this. It's full to the brim. I keep putting my pencils in it, and all these shavings are just getting squashed down and squashed down and squashed down. There will come a point where I probably won't be able to put my pencil in. What day are we on today? Wednesday. I've tried to decipher what day it is already once today, but Wednesday. So my daughter's got a maths SATs exam today, and then she's got one more exam tomorrow. I'm not sure what the exam tomorrow is. She had SPAG on Monday, which is like spelling, punctuation and something. She had a reading test on Tuesday. Today she's got the maths exam. I wonder what tomorrow's exam is then. I don't know what tomorrow's exam will be. I can't think. I've no idea, but I think she's got an exam tomorrow. I can't think what it is. But she's really good at maths. She doesn't take after me because I'm rubbish at maths. But she's really good at maths, so I think she's going to ace today. In all the practice tests that she's been doing, she's been really close to greater depth. And then the last practice test she was actually on the greater depth. Which means she's working above average, like she's knowing it in greater depth kind of thing. And that is not me with maths. That is not me. So she doesn't get that from me. She gets it from her dad. Well, her dad claims he's good at maths. He's definitely better than me. He claims he's good at maths, but he got a really bad grade in school. But he said that's because he didn't do his coursework. I said, I can't remember there being coursework for maths. He said, yeah, there used to be. I said, I can't remember that. I don't remember there being any coursework for maths, unless I was in such a rubbish set that we didn't have to do it. Because I know they, depending on what level he was working at, things were a bit different, weren't they, for the exams. Right, I'm going back in with light green now, 171, just to add light green to the tips of these leaves we've just done. Yeah, so it's like my eldest daughter now, she's doing mock exams for GCSEs and like the practice ones. Because she's not very good at maths either, she takes after me, my eldest daughter. But there's only the test paper that she's going in for, because she's in a lower set, I believe, because it's like a foundation paper and then a higher paper, is that correct? Something like that anyway. But because she's in a lower set for maths, I think she does the foundation paper, where the highest grade she can get is they do it in numbers now, so the highest grade she can get is a 4. The best grade is a 9, and the worst grade being a 1. But a 4 is a pass. It's classed as being a pass, but that's the highest grade she's able to get in that is a 4 or a 5, I think she said. I think she said a 4 or a 5 is the highest she can get on the paper she's doing. But she's really bright in other things. She's really good at her art, of course. Gets it from me. She's really good at art, although she's stopped enjoying it. She's like, oh, I don't like doing it, Mum. And she's really, you can tell she's not putting the effort in, because she's really good at it, but you can tell she's not putting the effort into her sketchbooks at the minute. And that's just the way she's feeling. She's not enjoying it for whatever reason. But she's really good at it, so I keep saying, just try it, get a good grade for your GCSE. She's good at English. She keeps saying she can't do English and she's bad at English, but she's not. Her grades are quite good in English. She's good at chemistry. She's really, was it chemistry or no, it was biology. She got a really good grade in the biology test papers. Right, I'm gonna go in with grass green now on these leaves here, and I'm just gonna put a bit of the grass green on the tips and then blend it downwards. Yeah, she's really, really good at biology. But she's took triple science, so when you choose, because you have to do science anyway, but if you choose to do triple science, it's like more in depth. There's like more to learn and more to it. So she picked that one. So it's obviously chemistry, physics and biology. She's doing really well with the biology, but the chemistry, she was struggling a bit with the chemistry the last exam test paper she did. But I think she's scared to her. She's like I was in school. Totally got a lot of social anxiety, and she's terrified to ask questions if she doesn't understand anything, which I totally understand because I've been the exact same way all through school myself, and I still struggle now. But yeah, she struggles to ask for help if she needs it. So then she never kind of learns how to do something. She's not saying I don't understand that. So it's never being explained if she doesn't understand it, because she won't ask. It's a bit sad to see, isn't it? But I know exactly how she feels, because I feel it too, you know. Whether that's helpful to her that I understand how she feels, I don't know. I don't think it is very helpful, but there we go. And now I need to decide on a colour for this little bit of background we've got going on, because I don't want to leave it white. It looks odd. It doesn't look complete. I'm thinking blue naturally, just because you'd have the sky in the background and it would make it stand out from all the greenery. Because you could say, oh well, it might all be grass in the background, so it would be green, but then you're going to have nothing standing out in that space. So I think I'll do a little bit of a blue colour on here. Let me find a nice blue shade. So I'll go in with one colour initially, and then I'll put a bit of a darker colour in. So I think I might go for something like this, or should I go for something like this that's more, yeah, I think I might go for this one. But what's then can I use as a bit of a darker colour without being too dark? What would look nice? What's this one? Cobalt blue. It's quite a lot darker, that one, isn't it, than this? I don't know. That one's a different tone, and oh, there, the ultramarine. So the light ultramarine and the ultramarine, we'll go for those two. Let's get that pencil set out there. So I'm going in with light ultramarine first, 140, and I'm just going to do a light layer over all this background to start with. I think I've just gone over a bit of the greenery, but oh well, nobody knows. I don't know if this is back, yeah, that's background. It's that's throwing me, because I've missed that bit of green there. I've missed that bit of green because that's beyond there. Right, it's fixed. It's fixed. Go back and move a light ultramarine now. Get this nice colour in between here. Tell you what, I must have left my telly on loud because I can hear it from upstairs. But neighbours think I'm deaf. But they do. Have you ever done that where it's nice weather outside, so you've opened the window, but then we live on a main road, so the traffic's really, really, really noisy. So we have to turn the telly up when I've got the windows open. We have to turn the telly up quite loud, otherwise we can't hear it for the traffic. So sometimes I do that, and then when it starts cooling down at night, I'll go and shut the window, and then I'll forget to turn the TV down, and I'll be sat there for ages with it blaring, and then I'll suddenly realise, God, it's giving me a headache, this. And then you turn it down, and then you realise just how loud it's been, and you're like, peace. Takes a while to register though. There we go, so that's all the in between bit, and then I'm going to pick out some areas I want a bit darker with the Ultramarine 120. So that was the light ultramarine, this is the ultramarine. So I'm going to start down here, add a bit in down here because it's quite dark under this little mushroom, I'm going to say. We'll use this as one of the darker areas. And then all under the mushroom, I'm going to have it a bit darker so we've got a bit of a shadow going on. pull it down a bit. Under this little mushroom, do it darker there, and then pull up into a lighter colour there. It's looking quite pretty, this. I'm just dreading the fur. I don't know why, it never used to daunt on me too much, fur of an animal, but I'm dreading doing this little mouse and squirrel at the bottom. I'm kind of thinking, should I just abandon this page now and move on to something else as the next colour along? And then I'm thinking no, because the fact that it's a whip will annoy me. I'll have to get it done before the end of the month. So get it done, Coaster. I'll give myself a little pep talk before I do that mouse page. I'll come on filming it with some Rescue Remedy. Has anyone used Rescue Remedy? I have it in my car for when I'm driving. You know, if I need to go on the motorway or anything like that, or driving anywhere I'm not sure of. That's what I use it for. So I have it in the car. But I don't actually know if it works or if it's just like a placebo effect. I couldn't actually tell you if it calms me down. I don't think it does, if I'm honest. I don't think it does. It just makes me feel better that maybe it does, so I just take it anyway. I'm like, maybe this will help. We'll just have some of that. You squirt it onto your tongue. They have it in different forms. There's gummies that you can have. Or there's like a little drop, it's like a little pipette and you drop it on your tongue, and then they have one what's a spray where you spray it on your tongue. And I first came into contact with this stuff when I did my driving test, when I was learning how to drive. And it came round to my exam, my driving exam. My instructor said, he said, I have these for, I have this Rescue Remedy for anybody that wants it. He said, you don't have to. He said, you just squirt it on your tongue. It's just like a natural remedy thing. It's supposed to help calm your nerves. So I said, oh, all right then. So I had some of that. And I passed my test first time. I mean, did it work? I don't know. But yeah, I'd never heard of it before he showed me that. He's like, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to have it. He said it just it calms some people. It helps to calm some people down. So I was like, oh, well, I'll give it a try. Let's get a bit this darkness under here. There we go. Now if you wanted to, you could go back in with the ultramarine light, the light ultramarine even, and you could go back in with that if you wanted to. Put a little bit around there, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is now, to be honest. So you could go in with a blender pencil, instead you could go in with a white pencil. If you wanted to do that, I'm just going to get my white gel pen and pop some little dots. Dots. I might put a little trail here as if that snail's been down here at some point. It might have journeyed up the mushroom and then journeyed back down the mushroom. Do you know what I mean? It could have been on a journey. Let's put some behind him. Could have been on a slimy journey. Oh dear. What am I like? If you want to brighten up some of the leaves, you can put a few little dots on the leaves. That's up to you. and put some in the background, so it's like the magic of the mushrooms is going into the air all around you. Fantasy page, this. Where's the fairy? There's a lot of fairy dust. Where's the fairy? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I'm going to put any dotting details on any of these leaves down here, because we've got enough dotting detailing going on around here. I think we'll leave some of it without it on, like we did with these leaves, because I didn't put any on these leaves here. We're going to leave those ones. So let me zoom out and we'll see where we are with this page. We'll try and get to a straight angle on here and bring it up a little bit, then we can see all the chaos on my desk as well. So that's 2 little illustrations done. Very cute. And then when we do the ones at the bottom, you'll be able to see that they both have mushrooms on that page. So I'm probably going to get the same coloured mushrooms onto these, so it's like, you know, so it's like a continuation of the illustrations up here. We can do the same colour mushrooms. Is there any snails on any of these ones? There's not, is there? So yeah, we'll do these mushrooms the same colour, because there's some down here, and we'll do these mushrooms the same colour. Or I might, yeah, we will, because then it'll be all cohesive then, won't it? So the only thing I'm panicking about is this mouse and this squirrel, because I'm not sure how I'm going to colour them yet. But yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So who's been colouring along with this one? Who's got this book? If you've not got the book and want to colour along, I have got it linked in the description. It's available on Amazon. So if anyone wants that, head on over to the description and click on that link. But yeah, we will be doing these 2 and then we'll move on to Johanna Basford's Small Victories again. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you do, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone.